So my mom found something kind of cool when she was doom scrolling on YouTube, specifically YouTube Shorts, and wanted to share it with me. When I looked at it, it was the way to make globi, which was a popular little small fried dough ball the Romans used to have, mostly during Saturnalia. I think that's how you say it correctly. And pretty much what it is, if you don't know. If you're Canadian, you'll get this little reference. It's essentially like going to Tim Hortons and getting yourself like a little package of Timbits. But if you don't know what that is, there's essentially like little small donut-sized balls. But they would make it out of cheese and then sprinkle honey over it with sesame seeds and whatnot, and anything else of the sort. It was a little dessert type thing. I'm kind of keen on wanting to try it. I don't know if you know this about me, but I like to bake, I like to cook, I like to do all those things. Come over to my house, I'll cook for you, I'll bake for you, I'll do whatever the hell you want. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 7, and we are going to be working on the Imperium's regional administration, my lords. So, I decided to change the name of the settlement to Valentia. I think that's a good one. Is it Valentia or Valentia? I think it's Valentia. And we essentially need to bring in a whole bunch of resources in order to get this going. And this is going to be our only settlement that will have Romano-Celtic individuals here. And that is totally fine. Essentially, what we're role-playing here is the Imperium needs to have a presence up in this region, as it is definitely our territory. And we don't need to have an overarching presence. You know, the policy of the Imperium is, if we're not really, or how can I say this properly? We don't want to have a iron fist on every single situation. We enjoy working with semi-autonomous rulers because we don't know the lay of the land in every situation. And us micromanaging everything is not going to work, okay? That's just going to lead to more problems, and we don't want that. So that's why we allow, like in the expert campaign and the modded campaign, etc., to have regional governors of whom rule semi-autonomously in our name. That makes us powerful and makes them powerful. Works 50-50, both sides win. And that's what we're going to be doing right over here. And I have to figure out which of the gods I want to get over here. I might go for one of the traditional Roman gods, specifically. I don't know which one, though. I have to seriously take a moment and think about it. But I want to at least get the road networks situated and go from there. So, like, maybe we'll have a road that goes straight through, like, right about to here. And we're going to see about if we can drain a majority of this marshland, because I don't necessarily want it. If I want to bring in like stuff like eels and whatnot, I can just hopefully bring it in from one of the settlements that we have over there, and that'll be totally fine. And then these mine slots, I think like probably 1 or 2 of them have to be set for the silver mines, whilst the last one, maybe the one at the top there, we can keep that for the aqueduct. I think that's kind of a cool idea. And then we will have settlement walls around here, which will be the proper stone walls when we get to them. And because this is an imperial territory, we have to go ahead and put the Imperium's banners down. Banner. Nice. I miss my banners. Also, the banner of our Lord and Savior, Eugene. Eugene must be present everywhere we go. Excellent. If you guys don't know the meme about Eugene, pretty much, long story short, back in the expert campaign, decided to declare independence from the Queen of Anno 1800, and essentially it sparked because she stole our emotional support chicken named Eugene. I'm not kidding at all. That is exactly what happened. Play by play, that is what happened. A bloody war, all to save Eugene. And then what happened after that? We elevated Eugene to become an Imperial Oracle, of which he has his own little island too. It's called Ilia Eugenio. Yeah, pretty sick. Okay, so let's get this going. I want to... Oh, I see some buildings that were ruined up here. That's really bad, actually. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and take over. We don't have a lot of timber here. I think we'll have to take timber from Ditchwater, but let's grab some of this. Do we need that? No, we need tiles. Tiles specifically. We're also going to need to get some charcoal. What do I need for there, then? bring over like 30 tiles. I'm gonna go over to ditch water. Yeah, because there's 75 tons of timber here. I will grab all the timber they have over here anyway. Come over here, grab theirs, and then hightail it back over to Valentia, and we'll get this going. What are we researching right now? The Day Watch. Okay, great. So then we are going to start working on the military type stuff finally. So we'll go rammed earth. I think slingers are fine to use for this campaign as well. Yeah, I think they are. Have a little range component with them. And then what do we need for this? Control access. We need to store at least 5 tons of concrete. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, might as well get that. And then that. So we'll have that healthy distribution going right now until our flagship gets over there, which is why we're in fast forward mode. Let's go ahead and get this up to here. And I want another ship ready to go because we are going to need to transfer a whole bunch of resources over. Don't even have enough. Isn't there a free ship somewhere? Your military ship? No, they are all on trade routes, which this one is probably like the most beastly trade route of them all, because he's just buying a whole bunch of sandals and selling them to Tarragon constantly. Wait, how come you're not... Wait, what? Is he not buying them anymore? Oh, you ass. Okay, well, that's gonna suck, isn't it? If that's the case, delete this route. Him over here. I won't need to make another ship. Just have the one. Don't have a lot of room to get like charcoal burners and stuff like that on the island. I suppose like maybe 1 or 2. But the cool thing is that we're gonna opt to work in getting these drainage sluices. So we'll start draining the marshland as quickly as possible. Oop, I didn't mean to put it on pause. Okay, let's put all that in here. And we will work on a little bit, just a little bit of a grid design. Not a hell of a lot, but just, we'll do our best regardless. Let's go ahead and put the main gate down here, I guess. And I'll put this all in planning mode to start off, because this is all going to turn into stone wall at some point. And then we will have the other side go to like right about here. Or we can bring it up to around here. Yeah, that's in fact pretty good. And then we'll have the settlement start from right up in there. I do believe that more banners are necessary. Absolutely. Go ahead and do that. We do not need to keep our banners in blueprint mode. Banner, obviously. This is our home, and this is what we have to do. And then areas like this and like this, we will also have wall structures, but they are probably not ever, I hope the settlement's never attacked at any point. They're mostly just to protect our sea lanes. Because I'm thinking, oh, nope, don't stay in build mode, you can go into planning. Thank you. Want to eventually have like a decent amount of industry spawn from here. Why is this bad? What the hell? Why are you doing this to me? I don't like where this is going at all. I guess that's fine. I wanted to go up into the mountain, so I guess that's good. And then the last one right over here. And we might add some additional gates over time, but for now, I guess this is okay. That over here and that over here. Because in the back, they won't be able to attack us at all. There's no way we can even put, like, towers or anything, or gates, or walls. It's just going to be completely useless. So let's go ahead and begin all of this. Planning mode. Go and build an entire 2 rows of houses. Perfect. I don't know why it does that. It allows me to go and build, like, a row as we just saw over on this side, but then it will put like the next one starting 1 tile in the back. I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't. Okay, let's do this. All right. And we need to immediately put down our market and obviously our bardic heart. These ones are still going to be necessary here because of just the population themselves, but we're going to be going into the Romanized aspect of things, so that's going to be totally different. All right, you are going to drop off the sandals, but then you are going to start bringing in some eels, which I think we do have here in abundance, correct? We are maxed out here, so that's good. There's plenty of eels. We're going to bring eels, and I think we should also bring in reed shoes from here.
Prefer a reed shoe to a sandal?
Oh, I mean, he agrees.
Local, see?
Yeah, we have 123 over here, so minimum stock of at least 10. I'll make it very safe. And then you also have 10. The cuckle picker, because this is easy for us to get, really. Yeah, I think that's okay. No, we're also gonna bring the cuckles in, or do we bring in to prioritize the tunics, or just bring in the hemp? Yeah, let's bring in the hemp. The hemp itself will have minimum stock of 10 as well. We'll bring those 3 particular goods over here. Okay, let's set that route now. From Carolindus, we're gonna bring in some hemp. We're gonna bring in some lovely cuckles, and we will also bring in... Oh, I see now the problem. The hemp will go for the tunics, that's fine. The reed shoes, we just don't have enough cargo slots for it. These ones will be a little bit more impactful, I think. The hemp is supposed to essentially be for the tunics, so we'll just have the spinners active, and then we'll just go from there. And I think we're just gonna have to go and get some more timber immediately. I think that's just really what's necessary at this point. Build another row here. That's not to say we can't have like some farm fields in the front here. I'm okay with that, but we do also have this mine. So let's link that up. And then we have a silver deposit over here. We have silver, tin, and we also do have the granite. More than likely going to be using the silver and the granite for the most part. The other stuff, more than likely not. I think what I'll do temporarily, just so we can ensure that we're still just constantly going to be building here, is set up a warehouse out back here and get some of the wood cutting stuff going right now in an area that's not really going to be worked on for quite some time. 2 and 3. I think 3 of these guys working is going to be totally fine. And then, obviously, make sure we have our sawmills. That's going to make that 94%. That's just bad. So we can do this. Yeah, you're going to work at 100%. Good. Okay, so coordinated volleys. That's also going to be really, really fantastic for us. Might as well get to work on the fire safety and all that other good stuff just from now. You never know what crowning act of idiocy the game wants to throw at us. That's a good spot for the Medici. And then the custodians, I think we can keep them kind of in the front here. Go ahead and do just that. So everyone's pretty happy. Fire safety is also pretty good, etc., etc. Moving on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. You go over there. We'll have a road connect these guys in the back. Yes. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for existing. I understand. 2 houses like that is going to be kind of sick. Okay, that's pretty good.
Song and a war math do me the world of good.
And then the spinner, we're going to have one probably right here. It's a good spot. We just need to get a warehouse about. Hopefully we'll have enough room to do so. I think if we plop one down right about here, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, let's plop one down right here. Have the road go right around it. And then just wait for our first shipment of goods to arrive from Carolindus. And there's really not much else we can do at present because we just do not have the means. Unless I go over here, because I do have 37,000 in the bank, I'm going to go and ask Procurator Corvinus for some timber and some tiles. Both of those are going to help us out initially with building this settlement. Go over to... How about here? Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Very nice. It'll be really cool to see a lot of the Romano-Celtic housing spawn in. Okay, connect that all up. Thank you. And then the reach shoes, unfortunately, I just don't see. The hemp farm can be useful. Wait a minute. Has that ship arrived?
What could you possibly require?
Let me open the trade route. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to bring in the reach shoes instead. Yeah. Bring in the reach shoes instead. I just thought about it. The reason why I'm changing it, just to keep everyone in the loop of what my crazy brain thinks of. The hemp farms can work towards also making rope. That means that we can make some ships over here. That would be kind of sick. So, bring in the shoes instead. And because of that, minimum stock 10, we already made that happen. Good. So let's get the hemp farms going, and I suppose right in the front here will be totally fine. Yeah, we can go right from there. Okay. I hope we have enough room in here. 51. Oh, yeah, we do. Nice. I can just max it out fully. Pretty cool. And I'll put another one over here on this side. If I do it correctly, then we will indeed have room for another one later. Let's see that all up and then bring that down to like right there and do that. Okay, great. So we have our first two farms going up right here.
Bandits laid hands on our materials.
No, I don't. At least I don't think so. That would suck.
Love a horse on market day. Turn them out so fine.
Only issue I foresee is that this is going to take forever to bring the goods over, and we're going to run out of goods there constantly. So we might have to get two ships, and there needs to be a resource-type island that brings all this stuff for the Imperium's administration. I think that's a good idea. What are we looking at with diplomacy? What else? Like, he's at 45. What the hell? What are you asking him to do? Still a minute or hour and 30 minutes for you. Okay, let's fast forward this. Corvinus, what's up, my guy? What you got?
Waiting for your decree.
I still have timber on here. Wow.
May wander as long as it returns to Rome.
Okay, trade all of that because I'm gonna need it.
Second Augusta is in for a treat.
Time flies.
Bring it over here. The spinner should be working now. Okay, let's see. We researched that. What can we get now? What is this one? Oh, that's useful. Harbor Mastery is going to be really good. We'll also get the Hushing. We'll work for the Blood of Terra. And then we'll go into the reservoirs. I think that's probably the best distribution we can possibly get right now. And the amount of wood and timber and stuff in here is going up, 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 which is also very, very freaking good. A second row of housing here and here. Build a road going down in that direction. Let's see. You are capable of going everywhere. You, unfortunately, are not. I'll build a second one over here. We're going to be expanding up in this direction, so we might as well. Saving this for sanctuaries and stuff like that. I still am debating which one of the deities I want to place up in here. And I believe the first ship is on the way. Good. So let's just fast forward it and make sure it gets here on time. I think also what's necessary... Oh, have you guys seen this? This was the reward you could get for watching somebody...
There are signs of public unrest.
Is it public unrest because I'm showing what everyone could get on Twitch? Well, I mean, I've never really used it because the moment that you upgrade it, this whole design is gone. Watch 3, 2, 1. But nevertheless, it was kind of cool. Kind of cool to see back then. I think what's necessary is I take this ship back and get a whole bunch of weapons because I feel like our weapon supply chain over here has not been working at all. We might as well do something in the meantime. And I want to see where that ship is. Oh, it's coming. I think the best possible location for our villa is going to be somewhere in the middle here. Our settlement is going to expand over in this direction quite a bit. So maybe even on this side, it's not too bad. I'll go ahead and put it down, I suppose. But I want to see all the population go up. What? Building abandoned. What? How? Oh, because that... Oh, well, that's bad. Okay, you can go there then. Until the roads are paved, that's going to be an entire different story. Okay, city... Good, good, good. We have expanded. Alright, so what's the issue here? It's only because we need another spinner. Well, why didn't you say so to begin with? We can put another one here, I suppose. I don't know where it'll be able to take the stuff, but we can figure that out in a second. Gonna have a bit of an overlap, and I know they don't stack, but it's okay. Put the warehouse here. And then we'll build a road straight up into here and here. Wait, did the road bend up a little bit? It did. Hold on. I'll fix it up here. So we can maybe get one more house up in this side.
Never out of water long in my line of work.
Good.
Skin of a new.
Okay, let's get our first Romano-Celtic citizens.
2 hearts, a cot. Why not?
Cool.
No paradise, but pleasant enough. I want the people here to take care of each other.
Okay. Well, they will. They will under the Imperium's rule. Okay, construction going over here for the villa. Maybe this is probably like the best place for it. I have no clue.
You welcome all to your kingdom, no matter their customs.
True.
In this, we are alike.
Oh, right. Totally forgot the fact that there's bread. Okay, well. Let's put that stuff here. Right along the water's edge. It may not be the best possible spot for it, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Bring the gate and put it, like, right about here. Planning mode once more. Bring that to here. And then bring that up to around here. Yeah, that should be enough room to get the bread stuff going. I don't feel like it needs to be a bunch, but it'll still be necessary to have. For some reason, I really like building farms against city walls like this. I just really like how it looks. Okay, max it out all the way to here. That's pretty. Might be room for a third. And even in the settlement, we can probably put another one down. What's going on here? Why are we not working? Thank you. 68. Perfection incarnate, dude. Nice. And the best part about being up in Albion is the donkey mill is so much better, in my humble opinion, than the river slot one that's in Latium. But to each their own. If you prefer that method, that's great. I'm glad that you do. I personally like the ones up here. And I'm hoping with the Egypt DLC that we have the ability to get massive bonuses when it comes to the whole wheat production and bread and stuff like that. Maybe that's like it could be your legit bread basket, honestly. Why is construction area blocked? Hello? What? Hello? What is that? Why is it saying it's blocked when it's going into the... Okay. I don't understand that. I legit don't understand that, but whatever. Fix that up right there. We need to get more ladders so we can put a warehouse down over out here. Get the road attached. They can get to work right now. Donkey mill can go... I suppose it can go like right next to it somewhere, like maybe here. Not the best possible location, but it'll work. It'll work indeed. And then a charcoal burner. Where are we going to put you at? Oh boy. That's at 100% right there. That's kind of crazy. I didn't necessarily want to put one of these in my settlement at all. Could be up here. It can also be on the drain territory later. So here, get rid of that guy. And get rid of that one. So we can at least put this down and have it work. Get some bread out here for our people. We're going to need bread and we're going to need sausages. So both of these are going to be vital. Build that there. And then for the sausage chain, we need the herbs. So that's why I believe it is right over here in Ditchwater where we can start working on the herb gardens. And we'll put some along this edge hopefully soon. Where's my flagship? You arrived here. Thank you. I'm going to bring some weapons over. I think 50 should probably be sufficient. Yeah, we're not getting a bunch of eels and stuff out of here. I feel like we're going to eventually run out, and then the Imperium's territory over here is going to suffer as a result of it, but we will fix it when we need to. But for now, our main goal is just to build up the settlement as much as we can. Okay, what the hell is going on with the damn tunics? That should be fine. I think they just take forever to deliver to the warehouses. Really, I feel like that's just the... The Phantom can be built up right now. And we can immediately go and do this. Alright. Okay, I'm kind of torn between Ceres and maybe even getting Minerva. Because that would help us out with the tunics and the hemp. But I'm not planning on, like, mass producing anything out here. What would Mercury provide us? Trade revenue through here, prestige. I like the idea. No, no, no. Yeah, we're gonna go with her.
The greater their devotion to Ceres, the more plentiful their yields.
Okay. So Ceres is gonna help us out here for sure. It's gonna increase the population size.
There's worse than an evening at the hearth, listening to some old mumbo-jumbo.
What else can we... Oh, yeah, so that's going to provide us population. That's also going to provide us population. Well, we do need some piggies. That's going to be fun. I don't know where the hell to put them. Maybe we put the piggies, like, right here or up there. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Fast forward to get you over here. I think it might be...
Shells are handy too.
Oh, right. We're going to try to work to the brooches. And then what are these ones? Amphora and olive oil. Okay, hold everything. One of our settlements has resin. Again, ditchwater has to be utilized properly this time. Alright. We're going to get another ship built right now. How many people are going to man this Civilian 3? 9 waters. That's fine. Let's get to work on one of those. Just as is. We don't need to do anything else with it. And then we're going to bring a whole bunch of resources over to Ditchwater so we can get the herb gardens going, as well as start working on getting resin out of here. And we'll send it over towards Valentia in order to get this settlement to have amphora for the first time ever. I'm saying this early on. I don't even know what the heck. I need to have some sort of clay, don't I? So that's the mud stuff I need? Yeah. Probably. In which case, that could also be grabbed from Carolindus as well. let's continue on with the expansion here. Roads going down here. I want to also build up into like this side, perhaps. And I like to put them down individually, just so I can see if in my mind it's going to work out well or not. And so far, I think it is. I do believe it is. I think there are going to be places in which we just need to have ladders, absolutely. Because the game doesn't have any form of like commuter peer system. I don't know if they're going to be adding a commuter peer system later. It's entirely up for debate.
Bread is great nosh in times of hunger. Lunchtimes especially.
You know, we can also have the piggies over there on... Yeah. Hold on. We'll take 30 tiles over to Ditchwater right now. We're going to get to work on getting this stuff sorted because, well, where's Epona at? Epona is here. What the hell? What is this? What the hell happened? I swear. No. Just, no. Stop. Stop from, like, right now. Epona would make the pig farms here more effective, and I think that's a good idea. We should work on them here. One, two, three. Oh, god damn it. 4 and 5. Whoa! Holy pop-ups. Yeah, 24 seconds is gnarly. We'll get 2 of those going, so we'll have the pig farms over here. We'll have the herbs being cultivated from here. I don't care about your damn defensive pack, thank you. My cabbages! This place is worse than Omashu! Yep. I really want to start working on the brooches, like really bad. See how many more of them we can upgrade in the settlement right here. I think I like them upgraded. Thank you. 17. Butte 3 can be upgraded. And you guys? Okay, pretty good. What are we at now? 193?
We've got a proper temple to put all these curses in. Don't worry, your name's not on money.
Okay, well, I hope never to be on that list. Thank you very much. I don't know where to put the Grammaticus now. If anything, it should probably go here. Yeah. And now we have access to the brooches and the soap, which is wonderful. Going to be working on that in a second. So let's get our Grammaticus built up right here. Oh, there's no road attaching this side. Oh, good lord. Wait, why did the wall do that? I didn't make... What the hell? Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Nope. Bad. That's terrible. That is actually terrible. There we go. I was wondering what was going on here. Now it's better. Okay, fix that all up. Really, I feel like the AI is deciding whether they want... Okay. What are we at with this? 206. Once we get to 250, we'll get an additional population boost, which is nice. Okay, they're just going to constantly pop up. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me just do a little check here. What you want, dude? So I can promptly say no to it. He wants a defensive pact. Not really. I don't care for your defensive pact, honestly. I really don't. I really, truly don't. Build over in this direction. We'll have 2 rows of houses right here. So we can at least put the road around it. I believe a market back here is going to be an excellent idea. This is our current expansion path. And then we have the mine over here, which should have a road right from now, so we know not to build in this direction or completely cover it. A large vicus. That's nice. I wish they would link up properly, but it is what it is. Let's make a traditional type of locale for us here. That's not gonna fit there, is it? And that won't fit on its side. That's great. There you go. Opulent arch right in the front there. Looking pretty sweet. I do want to at least get one of these walled sections built up today, if I can. Get some additional housing here and here. Leave a little room open right there. That's a little bit too close to that next road. I want to try and place some houses like so. Yeah, I think I like this idea. Don't fully go around it. Oh, great. Yeah, do that. That's really nice, in fact. Really, really nice. More upgrades, if you please. Any more waters in this area? No, but we have some here. Immediately around the Grammaticus. Where are we going to grab the next set and upgrade them? I think this whole spot can. And now we have access to the amphora and the olive oil, which is great. So yes, we're going to need the mud dryer, and we do not have that here. We're not, more than likely not going to. Unless we choose to really build on this spot, which is entirely possible. Can we access the drainage system now? That's going to take 25 minutes, but we're going to pop it up to the first one and see how much of it we can drain. If we can drain the whole thing, then that's fine. We'll do it. But if it's not, then we can also say, hey, that's okay. We can have some of the mud be processed here, too. Okay, where's my flagship at? Okay, you're here. Let's start working on those herb gardens. The medicinal herbs, as y'all know. Y'all love and enjoy. And the cool thing about this is it's a health bonus. So it's going to make everyone really healthy and happy over in the area. Where's our... Okay, is right there. I don't know. Well, we also do have that warehouse over here. So might as well build the first herb garden right about here. And they don't have a bunch of fields. They're only at 60. Very small guy. So we'll have one. Have the second one right over here. And link that up. In fact, that looks awesome right over there. 2 herb gardens. How fast am I over there?
Has finished.
They're a minute and 30 seconds. Dude, I don't give a damn for your freaking defensive pact. Leave me alone.
Let's get around the table.
Let's not. Let me move one house over here. That'll give me room to build a road through the road through the center. Thank you. And get like maybe 2 more of these gardens placed. That'd be a great idea. I feel like that's going to be too far. No, it shouldn't be too far away. Hold on. We can put it here. Yeah, make that road a little bit curved there. Another garden right in the back. Very pretty. I didn't necessarily want one around the Alder Council Hall over there, but I think if I move another house, maybe to the other side of the Medici, then I will be able to put a final one here for now. There we go. That's all she wrote. Nice. So, what we're going to do is with this ship, you are going to go from Ditchwater, collect as many herbs as you can. Where are the herbs? There are the herbs. Then you're going to go over to Caradunan. You're going to load the piggies. Where the piggies at? Piggy. And then what else can we take? I feel like we have 4 cargo slots, right? Let's take some eels or maybe reed shoes. Yeah, let's take some reed shoes from here. And then we'll take the piggies. And also... Oh, wait a minute. Do we have any mud here instead? Is there any mud? If not, we can work on it. We can also take mud from here. And then from this side, we can just keep with the piggies and maybe start taking over some tin. I don't know. Well, there's salt wort. We can do that as well. Yeah, I think I want to try to do that. We have plenty over on Carolindus, so let's just try this out. Because the salt wort is something that we're going to need over there for... I believe it is for the sausages, but let's just give it a go. See what happens with this crazy route. Yeah, we can probably get some mud produced over here. Just mud. We don't need anything else. 1 and 2. How many are needed in here? Let's go for 3. Let's go for a third one. Yeah, there we go.
I await your instruction.
Wonderful. That's a decent amount of money we're making. Holy crap. Okay, how we're doing over here? Okay, well, who are you? What do you do? Residences in range get 0.6 happiness. That's not bad. I like that. What are you doing over here with all your ships, dude? I don't like it that you're circling me. I really don't. We can make a interesting little forum type area over here, no? I know the mod needs an update for the Celtic tiling, so I'm actually not going to use any of these right now. I have to go and update the mod, and then I'll bring him back. For sure. That's too large of a fountain. It's not going to work here. But we can put a shell-like fountain right there. And then we can have some of these trees dotted about. Or at least I gave a Canadian reference earlier. Because, fun fact, I am Canadian, if you guys didn't know that. So I'll have these about. I love it. I've never said that. I've, like, never, ever spoken like that. But I have friends that do. And I love them to pieces. Okay, nice little spot there. I believe an officer of the Pax is necessary. You can put it, like, right over there. That's pretty sick. So far, looking really nice over here. 95 on the Mercator workforce. Okay, so the next thing is, and now we have access to the silver, and I want to start working on this right now. Let's get a silver mine built up. Do we have enough room for a Medici over down here? Because you never know. We do, so I'm going to build another one over here. It is still in range of the other one over there, but I would prefer to have the health of the island be up rather than face the repercussions of this decision later. And then the silver forges. These ones are massive fire hazards. I don't know exactly where to put them, but I think a place that's not entirely flammable, and I'm saying this so you could laugh because I'm putting it with a whole bunch of trees, is going to be back here. So 2 of these, please. I very much appreciate you. And then that's pretty much a 1 to 2, and then this is a 2-minute processing time for brooches. And we want the brooches in a good spot because it's going to give us +1 pop, +1 denarii at the cost of increasing, or decreasing rather, the fire safety of the immediate vicinity. But it's fine. At 41, we should be okay. Let me see where we have a Vigiles over here. Okay, that should reach. We'll put another one over here. And then we will also consider putting one right up here. So overall, we should be covered with fire safety. Proper regulations. I'm patting myself on the back. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. The best regulation standards you ever seen. Connect the roads up there. I kind of like that. Okay.
You forgot something, lovey.
What'd I forget? I forgot something? That should be enough brooches for them for quite some time. And then the resin. Oh, crap. That's what I missed. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. The resin tappers. Oh, they freaking need to have more No. Oh, come on, man. Okay, hold up. Maybe someone will buy or sell some resin. You got any resin?
Only the humble retreats of our countrymen.
You're useless. How about you? Okay, you're useless too. What about you? Damn it. Okay, you know what? I know this is scummy. I promised I wasn't gonna do this much, but listen, desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't know where the AI just... excuse my language, shits this out, but nevertheless, they do it. There's someone that's gonna come on by and is gonna sell me resin, guaranteed. Yeah, where's my flagship? I need you over up here. You're at Ditchwater. You can bring over all of that, because I'm gonna need it over... right over here at the Imperial Administration.
You wouldn't need to watch your back all the time.
There we go. I don't really want to fight her. I want to form a peace agreement. Ultimately. If it happens, it's happening.
I'll be watching you.
Okay. Nervous laughter? I haven't done anything wrong. I, in fact, have not attacked many of her ships. Get a couple of additional houses built up over here. Market is good. I'd like to get another Bardic Hearth around here, because I know these guys are going to need it. Big open area this. So can we do something like with this type of grass? And we can make a nice little park up in here, I think. Keep a couple of interesting little spots here. So, like, we can have a Romano-Celtic male probably over here. That would make sense. That's too large, I feel. But we can have a hollow tree over here. Is that hollow tree or hollow tree? Hollow tree. I read it incorrectly. My bad. Yeah, I caught myself there. I'm getting better, boss. I really am. Come a long way. I actually went and listened to one of my really old videos. If you guys are ever curious how I sounded when I first started, you should go all the way back on the channel and watch my old Dune Spice Wars videos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
But you know, you have to start from somewhere. That's all I'm saying. You start from somewhere, and now look at us. I was reading a couple of stories. Unfortunately, this is happening to a lot of people.
Get a deal out of me now.
We already have deals. Thank you, though. There was an article, or not article, a little post that I read from somebody. I don't know who this person is, but they were essentially talking about how they have been on YouTube for like 3 years, and they are only at like, how much did he say? Just broke 100 subscribers, and they've been working on it for like 3 years. And I was like, in my heart, it just sunk, because I know the pain. Believe me, I know the pain. I know the struggle. There are certain days where I just look at it, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I seriously don't know what to do. I'm doing my best all the time, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I do have those thoughts. I'm like, what can I do to make the channel better? What can I do to make the channel more recognizable? Push it forward, have more people come to it. And that's why I ask you guys respectfully to hype the videos whenever you can. And only if you want to, obviously. But reading this, and my heart sank for this individual because I could tell they really, really, really wanted like some answers, like what was happening to their channel. And I know just from reading the responses that a couple people put for them, essentially they were saying that you need to do a little bit of reevaluation of you and your channel before you want to continue. And that is entirely fair, true, reasonable, all that good stuff. Problem is, you really can't easily go ahead and do that because you yourself enjoy what you're putting out. But I want to quote Simon with this one, and I hope you're okay with me quoting you, in which he mentioned that it is a great thing to, you know, put out videos and all that good stuff. But you have to also look at it for longevity purposes. You yourself can play the games yourself for nostalgic purposes. But then the other side of it is, if you want to continue growing, you have to look towards what your audience really appreciates and what you can do. And that's why if you're starting a YouTube channel, you need to do some research and figure out, what would be the best possible startups? What are some things that people would like? And you have to keep trying it out. I knew Dune Spice Wars was not going to do anything, okay? Let me be very clear. Dune Spice Wars is a great game, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's being worked on. And if it is, it's very minimal. Very, very minimal. Then Anno. Anno came along. Or I guess I should say. I played EU4 content before Anno. That one was fun. But then I learned my mistake from that. In which case, long-form series with EU4, not really that great. Finally getting up into this, that was a whole different story. Because it's all about story-driven content, right? So really, it depends on what you're doing. You have to really go and explore. You have to
The Empire afloat.
You have to learn. You have to go watch some videos, not a lot of them, on how other people really discuss YouTube and how it works. You have to experience that for yourself. So always bear that in mind. And at any rate, if, again, you are deciding and you want to start up your own YouTube channel, I want you all to let me know so I can go and follow you. Follow you and encourage you. Encourage you to keep going, no matter how difficult it becomes, because let me tell you, when you reach this stage, when you have people that are trolling you in the artwork section of your Discord, making ads for togas and canned food, I'm totally wagging my finger at the screen. You know who you are. That's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it. Honestly, I at this point, I'm no, complete jokes aside, all that, I have to give you the iconic. I'm quite penetrated by everyone's kindness who are here and helping me grow this incredible community together. Truly, I am. So many new people have come by, and it is absolutely incredible. I love this. I love this community. I love what we're doing every single day. It brings tears to my eyes every single day in the best possible way. And you are such an active contributor to this. You will never understand it fully. It's so incredible, you guys being here, because that in and of itself is rare. That is very rare for people to just come by a startup. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm very, very happy, appreciative to every single one of you.
In Arabia, I know better than to complain about water falling from the sky.
I feel like I need to do more contracts now. 62 tons of cheese for 12,968? Ooh, wait, hold on. Did that little cheese tactic work? No pun intended. Yeah, look at that. Tell me that's balanced. Tell me that's right. There should be no way in hell, if none of the NPCs, and I'm going to be saying this very straightforward. Again, I know some members of the dev team watch me. Never anything I say is meant as direct criticisms towards you as an individual. Never. I want to make this game better. Let me be very honest with you. The fact that you can put in a buy order for damn near anything in this game and they'll magically bring it for you, it shouldn't be a thing. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. I love you all very much. Let me see, where's that ship? I don't think it's around here. But we already began the process for the administration itself. We're working on getting the drainage. I think we can go ahead and fast forward a little bit more. Oh, well, that sucks. Where are we ailing? Huh? Huh? Oh.
Legion brought over?
I hope not. Hold on. I got you, dude. I got you. Turn! Wait. Wait. The man's dying. We need to get him a freaking doctor. There we go. Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Oh my god. I couldn't help but quote Mrs. Doubtfire. I miss Robin Williams so much.
We stand waiting.
Give me all of those tiles and give me that timber.
Stay vigilant.
Always am.
Time flies. As
Almost at 100,000 again. And I love it that our balance is holding. Okay, so providing the brooches, that also increases our belief. What are we at with Epona now? 490. We're close to 500. Holy crap. Sucks that we can't do anything else. Later on, we can work on the wine, though. That'll be great. So, where's that ship?
I'm a touch busy.
Where's my trireme that's bringing the mud? Okay. You are next to Carrag Moor. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fast forward it so I can at least make some amphora. It's not going to be great, but we're going to put it conveniently next to a fire station. And hopefully nothing's going to burn down. It's only at minus 13. Okay, I'm hoping we'll be fine. That's going to go all the way to there. We already have one there. So, and a coverage zone that we are not exactly focusing on is right here.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Put all that in here. Thank you. And I will build another one right about here. Come on, where's my ship? It's coming. It takes forever.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
But we're getting the salt wort as well. Oh, we can also give them the sausages, right? I think so. Yeah, we might as well. That's also going to increase their population size. Gotta love your sausages, right? Maybe you can put that right next to the bakery. Do we have enough of the baker, the bread coming out? I think so. Yeah, that's pretty good. Our values are awesome all around. They're really good. And now we've provided the mud and all that good stuff. So the sausage place should start working. Well, we just don't have enough charcoal. That could be the next one. Maybe we can get the charcoal built up over here, unless they need mercatos as well. I don't think they do. If not, then I can build one here. Yeah, I can. And we can bring over some charcoal later. So build one here, and I guess we'll build one on the other side. And then a ship will bring these. So yeah, the waters are the ones working in that particular building. Good, good, good. Put some houses right in the back here. Dishwater has to live up to the meme somehow. We were close to everything, correct? Well, we have the hearth here, so we might as well connect up the road so these guys can also take advantage of it. Nice. And if that's the case, then I can fully get rid of this guy later on, which would be fantastic. I do not like having charcoal burners in a settlement like this, period. The end.
Knew you lass who could sell ales to the ale fishers. I prefer eating them myself.
Okay, I also do need to put down our villa, which I think the villa itself would be very beneficial to have right about here, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Or I think over here. Yeah, this is actually a much better spot. Significantly better spot, even. You can move right here, you can move right there, you can move here, and you can go a little bit further down the road. That way I can put you here, and that'll increase our settlement population even more. Push it back by 2.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Ben, shut it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I exist. Is that better?
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Apparently not. Banner. And change it out to the Cyrus skin. Because that represents the Imperium's colors. Okay, good. Good. And with this lady, Cloak's Chain in range, we can probably get some good specialists and put them up in here. I want to see if we can upgrade to some nobles, which I think we can.
Best market for gubbins in these parts, I tell ya.
Let's upgrade them to the Mercatus first. And I think we can get our first nobles here.
Better than none shoes at all.
Come on, come on, come on. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't do that to me. Don't you dare. Go, come on. Make something. Do something productive. Thank you. I would love to see them upgrade to the nobles. Right now. Right this second. Do or die. I hate... I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Doing beautification, so I don't have to think about it. Banners make everything better. Banner, 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 banner. So many banners. Banners are life.
What's the saying? Bread in circuses? You'd hardly bake a square.
No, bread in circuses. And you're running a circus right now until you get up to nobles. What the hell happens? Oh, you know what? That's also a problem. I didn't build a road here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm the idiot. Because now that's going down. No, it's fine.
Sheets to rub together. Not wrong with a tunic.
I swear, I go like hyper fixate on certain things and then the other ones go to high hell. But I don't know. Amphoria for me always has this problem. There's plenty in there. I mean, we just put another one in there, true, but we are still positive, and yet... Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Cool. All right. Our first nobles...
To be a Roman is a noble calling.
Yeah, true.
A decision.
Events are now available. Alrighty, gang. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. The Imperium's administration island is currently in the works, and with this is going to provide us more money and more additional resources to play with, even on our other islands, right? But still, we're keeping to mostly having the Celts over here. We're going to be increasing the amount of their soldiers so far, and probably in the next video and following to that one. And just continuing to work on these islands, getting to the point where we just start using our axe bearers and our chariots to slaughter about everybody. I think that makes sense. So, until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, hyping the videos always helps. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.